有人講呢個世界有種雀仔冇腳嘅，佢只可以一直咁飛啊飛，飛到攰嗰陣就喺啲風入邊瞓覺。呢種雀仔一世只可以落地一次，嗰次就係佢死嘅時候。
A tribute to Leslie Cheung, the bird with no legs. 23 years ago today, a bird with no legs, fly away from the 24th floor of the Oriental Hotel into the infant sky. This bird with no legs flew restlessly through the artistic currents of Hong Kong without ever stopping to rest. If you have ever loved Hong Kong cinema, then you have surely loved Leslie Cheung. Hong Kong cinema and Leslie Cheung are inseparable. Even after his passing, he continues to fly endlessly within those currents. Had he lived, he would have been 69 this year. Yet, whenever we speak of the golden age of cinema, he is a figure we can never leave behind. Leslie Cheung was an actor of incredible range, traversing every genre imaginable, from art house masterpieces like Wong Kar-wai's films to legendary classics like Farewell My Concubine and A Chinese Ghost Story, and even to simpler romance films like Behind the Yellow Line and Okinawa Rendezvous. He possessed an artistic magic that made even ordinary romantic films beautiful through his presence alone. He starred in the heroic bloodshed films like John Woo's A Better Tomorrow, which even reached international acclaim. In A Better Tomorrow 2, the scene, his character's death, became the film's emotional climax, proving how perfectly he suited tragic roles. Even at the height of his fame, there was a profound sadness about him that fans could feel, a melancholy that existed both on screen and in his private reality. His career spanned everything from sex comedies like Viva Erotica and Shaw Brothers martial arts films to the comedic brilliance of The Eagle-Shooting Heroes and All's Well, Ends Well, alongside Stephen Chow. He could pivot effortlessly to the grit of gun fu classics like Once a Thief, Double Tap, and Shanghai Grand. His most enduring performances remain Farewell My Concubine, Happy Together, and Days of Being Wild. He even ventured into directing with the anti-smoking short From Ashes to Ashes. Had he stayed with us, we might have seen him evolve into a visionary director, much like his peer, Stephen Chow. His final bow was Inner Senses 2002. On that final day at the Mandarin Oriental, he left a note that whispered his exhaustion, depression. Many thanks to all my friends. Many thanks to Professor Felice Limac. This year has been so tough. I can't stand it anymore. Many thanks to Mr. Tong. Many thanks to my family. Many thanks to Fart's sister. In my life, I have done nothing wrong. Why does it have to be like this? In my life, I have done nothing wrong. Those words ring true. Leslie did immense good for the industry. During the filming of A Better Tomorrow, if Leslie hadn't accepted a role that offered less screen time compared to Chow Yun-fat and T. Lung, the film and the careers of those involved might never have reached such heights. Leslie once described himself as a man of great patience. This was evident in his work with Wong Kar-wai, a director known for pushing actors to their limits. In Ashes of Time, despite being the intended lead, he remained professional even as the narrative focus shifted toward Tony Leung Ka-fai. It was only during the production of Happy Together that the bond finally frayed, likely because the chaotic filming in Argentina began to compromise his professional commitments as a musician. Years later, after his passing, a regretful Wong Kar-wai went to great lengths to recover lost footage for Ashes of Time Redux. When that version finally premiered, it opened with a simple, haunting dedication to Leslie. But Leslie was no longer there to see the tribute. As Wong Kar-wai famously remarked, the bird without legs has finally found its feet. It has finally landed, though he took his own life from that 24th floor. In 2003, Leslie continues to fly within the vast world of Hong Kong and Asian cinema. This bird will never stop, for it has no legs to land. Leslie remains a melancholic cigarette, a waterfall of missed connections. The concubine of Hong Kong's soul, through the drifting years that rode toward 2046, he never truly wished to reach with an endless river flowing in his heart. Leslie Cheung remains forever a portrait of sadness,